And then it turns red when you hit recording and there's a little thing up in the corner.
Hello, Miss Catherine. Thank you for giving me a hard time.
Of course, anytime. How's it going, V.E. Griffith?
Oh my gosh. It is Tuesday, August the 6th at 1 p.m. where I am, and
And
you have
it
gone back
is,
in time.
yeah, it is August the 5th for me at 11 p.m. a Tuesday. No, it's not Tuesday. We were going to meet Tuesday. It is Monday for me.
Well, we can still meet Tuesday because it'll probably still be Tuesday if you do it in the morning.
I have so much to do Tuesday, apparently. So
So,
much for me being like, I have nothing planned Tuesday. No,
okay.
totally forgot I planned things for Tuesday morning.
Oh, okay. Well, um, so it has been many weeks since we talked, and it's been many weeks since we had a conversation with our awesome audience. So tell me what's been going on.
I finished the proofread for Scandal's Pen.
Oh my God.
Mhm. I was going to wait until our accountability meeting, but yes, I it is officially done. So I took last week off a little bit to give myself just a breather, and I've been working on doing my book blurb for it. And I've been taking some of the classes and I'm going through it and I'm trying to make a good book blurb.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah. I have one that I pseudo like that I'm like I would read that book reading the cover. So, I get to throw my steampunk into it and yeah, next step is going to be I have one person currently double checking. So she is doing a quick read through for me while I'm going to start getting all the marketing side done, the short stories set up to ready to go. I just went and talked to a bookstore to get possibly a contract with one of the local bookstores, and I'm going to go and talk to another local bookstore. I've been a little busy.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, I'm also going to be teaching classes in October,
What are you going to be teaching?
writing classes at a
What?
bookstore.
At a bookstore. Okay.
Yep, for Preptober. And then I'm going to hopefully host writing sprints in November at the same location.
Okay. That'll be cool.
Yeah. Or several, because if I play this right, I might be able to get in at two bookstores to do some classes or possibly a library as well. So I'm trying and I'm getting there. And I gave the bookstore a sample, so the short story of mine, to be like, this is my writing style and this is the stuff that I can teach.
Hmm. What did they say?
So, so yeah, just a little busy, but not too much.
Okay. Well, I have an update too. I seem to have packed my shit and actually moved to Australia.
Woo!
Yeah.
I mean, like I already knew that, but
Yeah, I know. I know. We communicate offline sometimes or off mic, but yeah, this is our
just
first
sometimes.
updates just sometimes. Yeah, this is our first update since I moved, and
Hmm.
so I sold my car. That was a surreal experience. I went to CarMax and sold my car, and I thought it would be unusual for them to buy a car just from a guy walking in off the street. No, turns out while I was sitting there, another half dozen people came in to sell cars. Uh, and apparently they buy anything and then they what they can't sell they junk. So
Hmm.
or they part out or however it is they do it. But so I did that, and then the next day a friend took me to the airport, whereupon I got on a plane and got stranded in Los Angeles.
Okay.
So my first connecting flight from Dallas to Los Angeles was so late that I missed my connection out of Los Angeles and into Sydney, and the LA to Sydney service only runs once a day. So if you miss it, you miss it. So they couldn't rebook me into Brisbane or Melbourne that night. I had to wait until the next day. So they sent me to a hotel, and then I went back to the airport, got on They rebooked me on a direct flight uh, from LA to Brisbane, which cut out a leg and an 11-hour
Mhm.
layover at
Oh,
the
yeah.
airport. Yeah, which was nice. The downside was that on the trip, I got COVID.
That sucks.
Yeah. So I got home and was good for about a day and then started sniffling and feeling like crap. And I thought, this is either flu or COVID. Get me a test. And my fiance went and got me a test, and it was COVID. So I got to stay banished in the bedroom for a week while she slept on the couch. So
Yeah. Do they treat it differently in Australia?
no,
Or
not
is it
really.
now pretty much okay?
Yeah, it's the same. I was able to get the Paxlovid, the antiviral medication that you can get in the United
Mm.
States, and because I'm not eligible for the medical system here, it was $110 for the doctor visit, which was no big deal, and $1,000 for the medication.
I
So
feel like that was still cheaper than if you were in the US, so.
yeah, it would be the medication in the United States would have been about $4,000. I know because I looked it up. Um, if I was uninsured.
Mhm.
Fortunately, I have a travel insurance policy that covers me through the 1st of December. There's $1,000 deductible on it, so I they didn't actually pay anything, but they did apply it to my deductible. So that was
Okay.
positive. Yeah, so that was good. Um, in the meantime, since I've been up and about and out, I bought a car, which is a surreal experience. Um, I bought a 2021 Volkswagen Polo, which
Nice.
nobody's ever heard of in the United States because
No.
that's not a model we have there. But it's kind of like a smaller. It's smaller than a Jetta, but bigger than a Golf.
Does it look like a hippie van?
No, it's not a van. It's a car.
Okay.
It's a 4-door sedan. So,
Okay.
but it met all of my criteria except being able to fit in it. And um, yes, it's a small car, and I'm a large man. So it's getting into it is sort of a challenge, but once I'm in, it's okay. It's got a
Okay.
backup camera and it's got all the Bluetooth and all the features that I want. Um, so it's good. Plug it in for CarPlay, so I can get on Google Maps and it'll show it on the screen. It'll show Google Maps right
Nice.
on the screen, so I don't have to get a holder for my phone,
How
which is
many
good.
people ask where you're from?
Not many people ask where I'm from, but they're. I did have one guy mutter, "Ah, fucking Americans." So I don't know what I did or what I said that was so offensive, but maybe it was because I called him. I said thank you, sir. Maybe it was because I called him sir. That is unusual here to call somebody sir
Oh.
or ma'am.
Mhm. Have you seen some interesting cultural shocks yet?
I haven't really because I haven't been out and about much. Um, and the
You've
big
been
thing
there
that I
like a
think
month.
I know, but I haven't been out and about much because I can't. I mean, I can't work still, so that's problematic. I'm not
Mhm.
going out and I'm not interacting with many people. I have the car, but and that gives me some freedom to go to do things like grocery store and stuff like that. But a lot of those are solo activities. So whatever. I'll get there. Um, yeah, but the sir or ma'am thing really confuses me. It's apparently not polite. So
Apparently not polite. Interesting.
yeah, yeah. So between that and driving on the wrong side of the road on the wrong side of the car, you know,
Australia is backwards? I
yes, they're
mean,
backwards. Yes, yeah,
ugh,
they drive on the
I'm
left.
sh- I'm sure they say it's the correct way to drive, but
Of course they do, but like many former British colonies, um,
oh
they drive
yeah,
on the
okay, yeah, that
left.
makes sense.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
Australia, Bahamas, um, a number of other countries are like that, and many of them are descended from British rule. So uh, I got a genuine pair of Uggs, and here they are.
I bet they're cheaper there than they are in the States too.
These were at the outlet on sale. So they were about $60.
Oh yeah, much cheaper. At
So
least from what I remember, Uggs were like 200 and something.
60 Australian dollars, mind you. That's probably closer to 45 American.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but they don't have to be shipped to the United States. That's the thing. So,
True.
but they are nice. They are warm. It is cold here. It is in the 40s. I dislike it. I don't like being that cold. That is a cultural thing. They keep the windows and doors open here a lot
Mhm.
more and than I'm used to in the United States. And most homes do not have central heat and air.
Yeah. Welcome to my life.
Yeah.
But
So,
a lot of places will keep the windows open in order to, it actually like promotes health. I do it in the winter, at least once a week. I open all the windows in the house.
yeah. When it's 115 in Dallas, you don't do that. You keep the air conditioning on. That's what you do. You keep the AC on. So,
You know, I
but
just got talked to today because I turned off the AC and it was like almost 90 something with like 70 to 80% humidity. And I was like, guys, it was fine. We had a breeze going through the house. We were all right. I was like, my
that's
electric
insane.
bill thanks me.
Yeah, I understand that. My apartment hasn't sold yet, and so I'm still paying the electric bill on it. It was $120 for a month with nobody in it. So
Oh yeah, because it would still kick on the central heating, doesn't it?
it kicks on the central heat and air, and it's got two air conditioners in the unit. It's not one air conditioner, it's two. So
Okay.
two heaters and air conditioners.
Huh.
So that's the way it goes. Um,
So how is the winter there though? Is it like you're
it's
not in the,
actually
is it full blown winter yet or no, not really?
not really. It's still in the 40s here. I mean, it snows occasionally, apparently, kind of like Texas kind of snow, not like New
Oh
York kind
no,
of
last
snow.
time Texas got snow, it shut the state down. People
Well, yeah,
died.
and that's yes, that's true. People froze to death. That's true. Thank you, Governor. Um, but I I I don't think it's going to be nearly as bad. If this is as cold, if it gets into the 20s or 30s, it's not going to be horrible. Um,
Did
and
you
it probably
remember
won't.
a winter coat or did you have to buy one? It seems to be your thing every time you
My
go somewhere to
thing.
buy a winter
Yeah,
coat.
exactly. It's now happened twice that I've gone on trips with Miss Catherine where I've had to buy a coat because I forgot to bring mine. So
It's your
um,
souvenir.
it's my suit. That's right. I have this horrible souvenir that I hate from Cleveland. Um,
Ooh, it's
no,
gonna be weird. Is Christmas is gonna be like, oh wait, maybe you're used to that, but Christmas is gonna be like hot.
yeah,
It's gonna
Christmas
be your
is yeah,
summer.
yeah. It's going to be summer here. That's right. They do Christmas in summer. So
Hmm.
that'll be entertaining to say the least. Um, but yes, I brought my coat and I did buy another one. One of them is sitting in the car, the other one is sitting in the house. So
I'm
you're
judging
squinting
you.
at me. Yes.
I'm judging you. And most of it's because I guess you wouldn't need to in Texas. But it's that like you learn how to take on and off a coat in the middle of the car because, you need one, but you also don't need one, but you kind of need one.
Well, I have a tendency to walk out, go, no big deal, get in the car, and then decide it's cold. So,
Because cars are cold in the winter.
well, they have heaters in them.
Well, yeah. It's all right. You'll get used to it. That'll be
Okay.
something you'll get used to. And then you'll
Yeah.
learn the shimmy shimmy, cut it, throw it that way while you're still driving and your seatbelt's on.
Yeah. So, anyway, on a writing front, I have been doing two
Yes.
things. I have written, I have
Woohoo!
actually written new words.
That is
I've got about
amazing.
Yeah, I've got about five scenes left, I think, in my book before I'm done, and it's the current word count is about 360. That's worthy of you. Currently at about 36,000.
I
So
mean, apparently going to the bottom of the world is what you needed to do to write.
apparently, so there's that, and then the other thing is I've restarted the Fictionary certification, to complete that. Hopefully by the end of October. Um, we'll see how that goes. That's a bigger challenge than I had anticipated. So, um, but
You got this.
yeah, I'll get it. I'll make it work. But so there's that. And then we have rejiggered our wedding plans.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we had planned to get married on July the 5th, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved it to July the 4th, 2024 or 2026.
Oh, okay. It's about to
Okay.
be like, so you already got married and you didn't tell me about it, and you were in the States when it happened.
No, I was not in the States when it happened. Um, but we budgeted how much a wedding would cost and went, oh my God. And yeah, I know. And I'm the sort of person, I don't want to spend it out of my savings. I want to pay it out of cash flow. But to do that, I have to save like 500 a week for 2 years to save all the money that needs to be saved to do all the things.
Mhm.
So um, the way that she wants to do it. And so we decided, screw that. We're going to go to Scotland and we're going to
You're
get
gonna
married.
elope in Scotland?
We're going to elope in Gretna Green.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
When?
So uh,
Or you don't have to say that on the air, but
soon. Soon. It'll be
okay.
it'll be
Hey,
in we haven't we
no,
don't have we haven't picked a
stop.
formal date. Some of that, yeah. That, hello, Kalich. Um,
She's
that
attacking my ball of yarn.
oh, okay. Yeah. If you can't, since you can't see, Miss Catherine is messing with a ball of yarn because she's always got something in her hands, and
I
apparently the
do.
cat has taken a liking to it. Anyway, we haven't picked a date. It's going to depend on when we can book a venue, and but we'll be able to do it cheaper than usual because nobody's coming. So if it's on a Wednesday, it's not a big deal. So
Hmm.
we want to spend at least 8 days in London. We want to spend some time in Scotland. There's a castle that we might rent a room at for a night. That will be fun.
Ooh,
Yeah, it comes with Wi-Fi, um, all the modern amenities, um, and we'll have a good time in Scotland and in England. And
that's awesome.
so we're looking forward to it. Yeah, I've got a list of things that I want to see, and a specific tour guide that I want to hire in London. So
Okay.
there's a woman named Jay Draper who gives private tours, and she's got a YouTube channel and everything, and I think she's absolutely fantastic, and I want to hire her to take me around. I'm not sure which of her tours I want to do with her, but I want to hire her.
Just be careful. Draper can be tricky.
I'll ask her to not take me to Draper Street. How about that?
There you go. Oh,
So anyway, that's my update. I got
all
nothing
right.
going on.
So now I have to ask you, because this has
Yes,
been bothering me since we got on video call. What is that blue bedazzled sequenced thing?
I have no
And is
idea.
it yours?
It is not mine.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, my fiance and I are staying in her house that she shares with a roommate. She has a spare bedroom that is not cleaned out, and
Gotcha.
so we're staying in one of the satellite bedrooms. The roommate has the master. I for quiet purposes, I'm sitting in a spare bedroom that is not cleaned out, and so you're just looking at what happens to be thrown in the closet.
Okay.
Okay. So I have not developed a new affinity for um, bedazzled
Sequenced.
fashion. Yeah. So
Okay. I was just wondering. You never know. Maybe you moved to Australia, picked a new fashion.
no, that is not me. I am still the same boring old sack of
I
shit
don't know.
that I've
I could
always
see you
been.
wearing that and like having gone to a nightclub back in the day.
Yeah, that thing's too short
As
for
a
me these
shirt, not
days.
as a dress.
Yeah, I was going to say it's too short for me to wear as a dress. No. So I went shopping for t-shirts at a big and tall store, and I needed a 5X. So an Australian 5X is equivalent to about a 4X in America. So I'm
Okay.
I'm genuinely fat. So
You are not, but you
yes, I
are
am.
very, very tall and you have to accommodate for the height of yourself.
I am also I also have a beer gut, which is interesting for somebody who hasn't had a beer in 30 years. So um
Called the man body or the dad bod.
the dad bod, yes, exactly.
Mhm.
The dad bod. I have the dad bod. So and I don't like it, but that's that's a different conversation. Anyway, that's all I got.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully I will have more updates on the book launch and when that is happening. And yeah, I've got to get the book blurb finished. Gonna get Atticus for formatting.
Uh-huh.
Um, and I'm gonna go through that and
I would like it
format
if
my
you would
book.
send me a copy of the Word doc so I can pump it into Vellum and see if I can do better in Vellum. We can try it both ways.
Okay.
I've got
That
a
sounds good.
I own a copy of Vellum, so I'd like to have an opportunity to use it.
Yeah, might as well. That'll be fun.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
All right. Well,
So
I think that's
anyway,
it.
okay, then we will see you guys the next time.
Stay magical.
Bye.